and welcome to another page tour. My name is Sunday and this is a page I made recently to give a patchwork feel. I was actually doing a workshop and demonstration, and as you will be able to see if I bring this in here, I've used a sewing machine to sew these squares. I've sewn them all separately and they've all been then stuck onto this mulberry piece of paper to give a patchwork feel. Now there's a couple of tips I want to just show you briefly, and the first, if I tip this down, you'll be able to see that this is actually a piece of fabric, and it's a cast off from a blind manufacturers and curtain manufacturers, and their new swatches came in, their new colours, and they get rid of their old swatches. So if you have a local one nearby to you, go in and ask them if they have their old swatches they want to get rid of. This is a nice gossamer feel and it's a bit like vellum effect, but that works really well, and I've got them in all sorts of different colours, so it's worth having a look at those. Another tip is about using different fonts on your layouts. I wanted to actually cut a nice flouncy layout for this, just for the feel of it, but this one is my favourite at the moment. It's called Selfish, and it's a very flouncy one. It's got little bits. It's very serif, so it's very difficult to cut, certainly by hand. I do have a craft robo, but I didn't want to try that. So I cut using the craft robo, or you can do it by hand. This one, which is Arial, which is a nice, very simple sans serif font. And then I've used the more flouncy font on a piece of cardstock. I've used the printer. This is a brown colour I've used, colour printer, to print onto a bit of basic grey, and edged the edges in ink, and that gives the feel of this flouncy title, but it's a much easier effect to achieve once it's on here, and I still get the effect of the cutout using the other word. So it's worth bearing that in mind if you want to achieve that look, to print it on a piece of cardstock. Other things on here are the flowers and the buttons, and I've used a font here again to cut out. This is just one item, it's a dingbat, and this was already printed onto the piece of ribbon there. You'll also notice here in the photographs, these two show my camera. That's because we were taking photographs using a mirror. So this is a mirror image of the pair of us, and I'm actually writing a book at the moment which shows you and tells you step by step how to take photographs of yourself and others, including other people with you and items such as pets, in the mirror. And that will be coming out soon, so keep your eye out for that. So that's the layout, and that gives a patchwork feel, and thank you for watching.